Hey guys, so quick word before Shabbat. So I took the liberty of looking at what was the parsha the week that Biden was installed. The parsha that week was in 2020, November 3rd, fell out on Parshas Vayera, which is actually next week's Parsha, this year, at the moment. And Parshas Vayera mentions the fall of Sodom. You know, it talks about the destruction, not just the fall, the destruction, the burning of Sodom. And it's the whole story of Sodom and the story of Lot. This is, I believe, a relative of Abraham. And Abraham came to Hashem and he said, listen, what if I could find 10 people in this city? Will you spare it? Hashem's like, nah, I'm sorry. And we know the story of Lot's wife, and she turned around, turned to a pillar of salt, etc. So that was the Parsha 4 years ago, when Biden was installed. The Parsha of the election of 2024 was this week's Parsha, which was Lech Lecha. And Lech Lecha is the parsha where Hashem tells Abraham, leave the house of your father, get up, leave the house of your father, and go to the land that I'm going to show you, the land of Canaan, which eventually became the land of Israel. And he said to Abraham, basically, you will be blessed, and and anybody who blesses you, I will bless, and anyone who curses you, I will curse, and all of the nations of the world will be blessed through you, because his name Abraham means father of many nations. So, my friends, I don't know if you've noticed, ever since October 7th, who has been cursing Israel, and by extension the Jewish people, maybe with realizing it, maybe without realizing it, and who has been blessing Israel and the Jewish people. Who has been telling Israel, don't go to Rafah, do proportionate response, don't go to the Philadelphia corridor, don't do this, don't do that. Who's been yapping to them about settler violence about 2 weeks after the worst attack since the Shoah, since the Holocaust. Who made or revived the Iran deal, which enabled Hamas to attack Israel. My friends, who effectively gave these curses, whether they were financial, geopolitical, or just verbal, and not only verbal, but actually, detrimental, stifling during a war, costing lives, and who was blessing Israel, who was telling Israel, listen, do what you got to do, wrap it up quick. And it's true, wrap it up quick, because it could have been wrapped up quick. Didn't have to take this long. It's still taking way too long. My friends, the equation is very, very simple. All we have to do is look in the Torah. So, again, for those of my friends who say they love Israel, but they don't like the person who just got elected, think to yourself, who has been blessing Israel and who has been cursing Israel, and by extension the Jewish people. And now think about the fact that this person was elected during this week's Parsha. My friends, there are no accidents in this world. And by the way, the fact that the person who was installed 4 years ago during the Parsha where Sodom is destroyed, folks, we see that Sodom, it was an omen. Sodom, at least politically speaking, has been destroyed. These people of Sodom, these Gnostic fruitcakes, Jew haters, God haters, Torah haters, Bible haters, tradition haters, goodness haters. They think they're full of joy. You know, they talk about joy. They talk about happiness and joy and, what, unity and fun and all this stuff. My friends, as we've seen, there's no joy in them. As we've seen in these meltdowns, in these tantrums. There's no joy, there's no unity in them. There's nothing. And we could see that Sodom has been politically destroyed. And so, anybody who blesses us will be blessed, and anybody who curses us will be cursed. Clear as day. That's it, guys. Shabbat Shalom. And Zrat Hashem, everybody should be safe. Baruch Hashem, all the Israelis who are in Amsterdam are home. Just in time for Shabbat. And just be safe out there, guys. Good Shabbos.